transfer update. Arsenal looks like we are finally going to sign Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. It's been reported that the deal is going to be about £80. Trusted sources like the Hand of Arsenal, they're saying it's a 80 million deal. So that's likely to be either a 75 million pound fee plus 5 million in add-ons, or it's also been reported that it might be 70 plus 10. So finally, looks like we are going to get this one wrapped up and done. Finally, it's about time. What do you guys think? I think it'll give Arsenal excellent midfield options. We got Declan Rice, we got Odegaard, we got Super Mikel Moreno, we've got Zubamendi, and then to add Guimaraes to that mix. And then, we've got Norgard in backup. Interestingly enough, Norgard could play. He could play as a defender too, so that might stop him from being sold. We've got Norgard. We've got Lewis Skelly that could also fill in at left back. It looks like there's a lot of variety in there, and it's very good options. And like how Monsieur Wenger, Mr. Arsene Wenger used to say, the team with the best midfield will usually win, and that is one heck of a midfield for Arsenal with those players. Finally, so hopefully this should get announced soon. But Arsenal do have to be careful though about the hijack. You never know with Man City and Rodri. Rodri might be going. He might be moving to Real Madrid, and you never can tell. So let's get this one over the line. Personal terms have already been agreed. Apparently, verbal offers were initially made. I think the verbal offer started as low as 55 million. And then I think it gradually went up 60, 65, and no coincidence that Eddie Howe also, he's resigned. He's resigned today as the manager of Newcastle. He's told them he needs a break from football. Well, to be fair to Newcastle, they could have sacked him at the end of last season anyway, even with Anthony Gordon or Guimaraes and all these players available. He finished 12th, so they stayed on with him, but he's decided to walk away. I guess he's had enough. All these best players are being sold, and I think that's another clear sign that the Guimaraes deal is really close. It's close to being finalized. What do you guys think? Do you think this is, even without the signing of our left attacking midfielder, do you think this is the signing that will take us across the line to finally, since the 1930s, to finally retain a league title, win the title back to back? Let me know what you think in your comments in the video. Then also the second news that what we're receiving is about Vinicius Jr. That deal, I know Sky Sports, who obviously are very trusted, they've reported that deal is that he's staying at Real Madrid, that he's going to sign that they don't want to sell him. He's expected to sign a new deal. Yeah, it sounds, Sky Sports news are obviously credible, but other journalists and other sources are reporting, including the Spanish media, that a lot still needs to be done and agreed in this deal, and there's still a lot of negotiations that need to take place. There's the question of I think it's something like 80 million euros or so, allegedly 80 million euros signing on fee that Vinicius Jr. has to be paid, allegedly, to sign on with Real Madrid. to sign on a new contract for like a loyalty kind of thing. Then you've got the issue about his image rights. I mean, he's a star player. I mean, during the World Cup, you couldn't turn on YouTube or the TV without seeing an advert of Vinicius featuring Vinicius Junior. Like so many adverts, Nike, Shaw, this, like Lego, so many things. So like apparently Real Madrid have this thing where 50% of his image rights goes to the club. So 50% of all of his earnings goes to the club and 50% goes to him. In many ways, some people are even saying this means that in effect the salary is being paid by Real Madrid. He's kind of like paying him, like nearly he's paying himself if you count the money he's being taken from his image rights. So that needs to be negotiated as well. Apparently, allegedly, Vinicius Junior wants to get 80% of that of his image rights, with Real Madrid taking only 20%. So there's still many twists and turns, and the story what is still been reported is that Arsenal and the Arsenal hierarchy, they have approved financial terms, the signing, everything's been agreed. I think even the image rights, there's that would be no issue. So Arsenal literally just waiting to find out. They're sort of in limbo, similar to the Julian Alvarez situation. So we're just waiting to find out what is going on. So he might still stay at Real Madrid, but because of all the complexities, the image rights, the fact that they've signed you on Monday, the signing on loyalty fee, it's like so much going on. Let's see. But there's still maybe a 30, 35, 40% chance Arsenal could get him. But let's see. But I mean, getting Bruno Guimaraes is definitely a step in the right direction. It's not over the line yet, but it looks like we are getting there. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, click the like, support the channel, and yeah, let's hopefully we get this over the line. Bruno G finally looks like the deal is coming through. And Vinicius Junior, watch this space. But definitely Arsenal must consider other good backup options on the left wing. It's a shame we couldn't jump into the Bradley Bacola deal. It looks like he wants Liverpool, but you never know. This is the the transfer window of hijack. So why not Arsenal do our own hijack? Okay, all right, let me know what you think. All right.